Hey there, this is Mr. Shablagoo. I'm doing another episode of the Kenway Coys. We're going Game 7 against Arctic Storm. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my stuff. That should be better. There we are. And turn that up. And then also going to save since I did train my guys a little bit. Nope. Meant to hit. Whoops. Okay. Anyways, going into the game. Alright, so I'm gonna have Sawyer start off. Since I do want us to still focus on us being there defense-wise, since we only just have like a line of defense and our middle area right here is still open. I mean, we still have players transferring over to there, but that's taking a lot of stamina out of them. I'm gonna have us go right there and have us go, and then players to watch out for. It's gonna be Mezina, Bernardi, and Nielsen. No, they don't have a Ruiz. Huh. Unless I'm thinking of a different team. I might be thinking of a different team. But anyways, so I'm gonna have everybody still be in the same part. Arujo's gonna start off. Actually, I'm not gonna have Arujo. I'm gonna actually have, because Arujo, he's getting there. I'm gonna have Galliard there, just for now. And actually, because his technique is good, I'm gonna have Arujo there. And then we're gonna go into kickoff. And then, of course, I'm going to have Sawyer start off, and then probably switch him out with Shipper or Gotti. Alright, so we have 47% chance for us to win, 24% for a draw, and 29% chance for Arctic Storm to win. They are currently in 4th place. We are in 2nd place. I didn't even look at their defense. Their defense looks like it's got a couple... It's a mixed bag, so a couple C's, D's, and then an A from Vengeance, so that's the main person to watch out for. Alright, Sawyer tries to pass to Gotti, but Guerrero is there to cut it out. Alright, Flurry going for a long pass, but Taylor heads it away. Carretero to Bernardi, pass blocked, but Frolov grabs it. Tries to pass it to Arujo, but when Bernardi cuts it, Frolov going for a dribble, goes for a second dribble. Cooligan is there in the way. Goes for a pass over to Carretero, crosses it. Garrido is able to grab it before the connect was made. All right, Cooligan to Frolov, bad clearance. Passes it over to Garrido. Ziegler's there. Long pass over to Nicholas. Crosses it over to Gotti. Gotti with the shot, but the shot was blocked. Out for a corner kick. Crosses it. Carretero heads it away. It's out for our throw-in. All right, Nicholas crosses it. Vengeant heads it away. Mezina grabs it. Hoffer steals it. Novikov passing it over to Nicholas. Go for a shot. Shot is blocked. Out for our throw-in. All right, Sawyer passing it back to Hoffer. Back to Sawyer. Cross is blocked. Shot's blocked, look like. Out for another throw-in. Nicholas crosses it over to Pierce. Pearson heads it away. Nielsen, Bernardi passing it over to Mezina. Nielsen passes over to the middle. Flurry with the shot, and it's wide. Who's able to grab it? Pearson getting tackled. Bernardi with the recovery. Messina passing it to the middle. Frolov passes it over to Ziegler. Long pass over to, I think, Taylor, but players were in the gateway. Gotti, Ziegler going for a shot. It's the keeper. Dietrich clears it. Pearson is able to clear it to the middle. Frolov to Ziegler, but Carretero cuts it. Frolov with the recovery. Carretero. Frolov again. It's back and forth. It gets stolen by Bernardi. Taylor is able to grab it. Arujo passing it over to Sawyer. Passes it back to Frolov. Over to Taylor. Passes it over to Arujo. Crosses it over to Hofer, but it is out for their throw-in. Oh, this is tedious. Dietrich crossing it over to Carretero, to the middle. Bernardi crosses it to the wing of Mezna, but Novikov cuts it. Clears it out. Looks like a tackle was made. Benjen gets a free kick. Gatti with the steal. Passes it back to Arujo. Gets tackled from behind. Oh, okay. No card is called. Ziegler with the bad pass. Mezna is there. No defense is in the way. Crosses it to Carretero. Crosses it to the middle. And the connection was not made. So that is the first half. We're already not doing so great. Ah, Nicholas is already getting tired. I'm going to have him play a little bit more. As of right now, we've had more possessions, but just not great with passing. So I'm going to have us kind of go right there. All right. So going into the second half. All right, Bernardi to Nielsen. No look pass to Carretero. Back to Nielsen, but Arujo cuts it. Sawyer passing it over to Nicholas. Goes for a shot. Shot's blocked. Mezna with the steal. Carretero passing it back to Dietrich. Back to Carretero. Over to Mezna, but Novikov cuts it. Ziegler passes it over to Nicholas. Is he able to grab it? Nope, Steiner is. Oh, looks like he was able to grab it. Taylor clearing it over to the right. Novikov passes it back to Sawyer. Passing it over to Taylor. And they keep butting in. All right, so I'm going to start switching out some players. I'm going to have Grant there. I'm going to have Shipper there. Anybody else getting tired? Okay. Probably in like 65 mark, I might switch out Ziegler for Doyle, but as of right now, nobody else is getting tired. Oh, looks like Nicholas is. All right, so I'm going to have Hoffer switch. Going to have Doyle there. Oh, God. Their defense is annoying. All right, Sawyer going for a shot, and it's just wide. All right. All right, we're going to go right there. We're going to see how it pans out. Hopefully, we'll at least have some more shot attempts. Okay, it looks like they have Ruiz switched out. What's his stats at for? It's pretty much C's. C's and D's, okay. All right, Shipper. Pass over to Hofer. Back to Shipper. Going for a shot. Keeper just bounces off his hands, and it's out for a corner kick. Doyle's going to take it. Crosses it to the middle, but Guerrero is able to grab it. All right, Frolov to Hofer. Great through pass over to Shipper, but too much that Guerrero was able to grab it. All right, Taylor passing it back to Frolov. Tries to go for a pass. Gatti is able to grab it. Doyle goes dribble. Tries to go for a cross. Is able to recover it to Grant. Over to Gatti, getting tackled from behind. Dietrich to Cooligan. To Nielsen, passing it over to the left. Ruiz crosses it. Garrido's there to stop it. Come on, I know we can attempt something. All right, Frolov over to Taylor. Crosses it over to Hofer. Great through pass to Shipper. Goes for a shot. Shot's blocked. Novikov clears it away. Ugh. Why? Why would he do that? We've got so much. We don't really have that much time. Alonso crosses it. And that's the game. We have not scored a single thing. We got a lot of red cards and green cards. We've just hit a stump on our game. And Manic Albion, or not Manic Albion, but AFC Good Omens are getting there. Almost solidifying the first place deal. That sucks. So we tied 0-0 with Arctic Storm, which I knew we were probably going to have a rough time with them. Since last time we played, I mean, we won great against them, but I had a feeling that they were going to be more aggressive. Flyboys and Colt City tied 1-1. And then, of course, AFC Good Omens won against Manic Albion 4-0. We got our first tie, which is not great for us. But that leaves us for more room for improvement. Speaking of them, we go against them in a home game. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And have a good day.